Restaurants takes you to Florida for an enchanting underwater paradise. It's not that often that I get to hang out with a living, breathing mermaid.
Ready to go?
Then we'll head to Tokyo, to one of the weirdest places yet. We'll stay in Japan for the Cinderella treatment.
Yes, my prince.
I like this. This guy is exuding butlerness. Butlerdom? Butlerism? What is it? And finish up in New York City to get all dressed up in our birthday suits.
I don't like wearing clothes, and I don't see why I should have to.
I am sweating just a little bit. This is gonna take a little settling into, I think. At Fort Lauderdale's Rec Bar, they take their food as seriously as their mermaids. It must be hallucinating. The Rec Bar is an oasis of nautical kitsch. Built to look like the inside of an old shipwreck. Serving sandwiches, burgers, and seafood, their star attraction is a live mermaid show called Medusarina and her pod of aquaticats.
Rec Bar allows people to be entertained by an underwater performance with mermaids while they enjoy their drinks and their food.
It's a fabulous show. I've seen it many times with my wife. We love it.
I've been to the Rec Bar probably 20 times in the last 2 years.
In the golden age of tourism, these porthole bars were really popular.
These are actually mermaids from, when did you start?
I swam in '67, as did she.
The only thing better than food is the mermaids.
Maybe it's all these fish swimming around me, but I'm kind of in the mood for some seafood.
Seafood, alrighty. Well, we do have our fried calamari steaks, pineapple marmalade underneath, and a good dipping sauce. We also have our clams.
Clams del Diablo.
The mermaids don't drink before they do their act, do they?
No, the patrons do, though.
And then we do also have our grilled mahi sandwich. It comes with a mango marmalade on the sesame bun.
Mango marmalade?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll try all three. From the moment you walk into this place, you get the sensation that you're in a sunken Spanish galleon at the very bottom of the ocean. The lagoon that the mermaids are swimming in is actually the hotel swimming pool. You can see the markers for how deep it is. And what about cocktails?
Oh, I would definitely suggest our mermaid.
Well, that sounds appropriate. The place has been buzzing since the doors opened. But now that the show is about to begin, the excitement is palpable. So, you guys here for the food or for the mermaids?
Mermaids.
Did you come for the mermaids? Yeah? Check this out, here they come! It's incredible. Look how graceful they are as they just float through the water. The crowd knows that's Marina. She's like a headline mermaid.
They do all kinds of acrobatics. It's really a lot of fun.
The mermaids are beautiful.
You know, this is one body of water. I wouldn't mind walking the plank over.
Oh, I can't speak too much or I'll get in trouble.
Aha! It's really incredible. I mean, they're smiling at the audience, they're waving. They don't get the impression at all that they're actually holding their breath.
I love when the mermaids kiss and the bubbles come out.
Did you see me blowing kisses at you?
I did. Call me on the cell phone.
We have our steamed clam, accompanied with our mahi sandwich.
So I got clam, I got sausage, sauce that's very intense. I can smell the heat coming off that. This is like the Florida spin on that classic Portuguese clam and sausage dish. Oh yeah. You get the spiciness, you also get the fishiness because it's eking out of the clams there. That is delicious.
That's what the mermaids say.
We love coming to see the mermaids and eating a great dinner at the same time.
Here we have a nicely grilled piece of mahi-mahi on a homemade tartar sauce. This is my kind of fish burger. Just can't beat a piece of freshly grilled mahi.
Mahi sandwich here is amazing. It's really good.
So other than the mermaids, what else brings you here?
Oh, the food.
My favorite thing to eat here is the cheddar burger.
I'm having the cheeseburger and it's delicious.
We come for the mermaids, but stay for the food.
It's not that often that I get to hang out with a living, breathing mermaid.
Ready to go?
Back in the 50s, 60s, and the heydays, this bar was the home to many famous people.
Elvis Presley came to see us swim.
I heard that Joe DiMaggio one night carved Marilyn Monroe's name into the wooden bar.
They all came to watch the mermaids.
Do you know that mermaids still existed?
I was hoping.
Not quite sure what I'm getting myself into, but here goes.
The water skills, that's the hardest part.
We're gonna do a barrel roll.
Okay.
I'm happy for any girl that can get underwater and put on a tail.
Can you do any moves? Oh, yeah. All right, what's next?
We're actually going to go completely upside down, which means you will be taking that water in.
We couldn't figure out how they hold their breath and swim around upside down without blowing the bubbles out of their nose.
It was really surprising how long they could hold their breath for.
I think he's less mermaid, more flounder.
Here is our mermaid.
Oh, look at that.
This here is our calamari steak.
Well, how gorgeous is this? A sea blue cocktail, complete with a Swedish fish, a little cocktail umbrella, and tasty too. Woo! And strong. Usually I'm accustomed to seeing calamari in round little circles like this, but these strips are completely different. That calamari is incredibly tender. The breading is perfectly crisp, and that chipotle aioli adds a really nice zing to it. This is delicious. Obvious why this place is so legendary. They serve up fantastic seafood, amazing tropical drinks, and they've got a school of living, breathing mermaids. It just doesn't get any better than that.
You can see mermaids or you can have good food, but you can't do both anywhere but here.
It's a great show.
You might never see a unicorn, but you do get to see a mermaid.
Tokyo's Kagaya restaurant, it's like a grown-up fantasy world where the owner caters to the kid in all of us. Am I in the right place?
Yes, Kagaya.
This is Kagaya?
This place is tiny. Please sit down. Kagaya is very funny and very crazy place.
A one-man show, Kagaya is a mix of down-home Japanese cooking with over-the-top performances.
Mark-san is the quintessential Japanese host, and combine that with an amazing sense of innovation and artistic ability.
He walked into the closet, went crazy, went back into the closet, and then strolled out as if nothing had happened. I can practically touch both of these walls with each of my arms. Back here is the tiny kitchen where all the cooking goes on. This right here is the secret area where the transformation takes place.
The restaurant is very tiny, but what happens here is very, very larger than life. I enjoy, and the customer enjoy.
Unlike most situations here in Tokyo, I don't think anything's really lost in translation. I just... The guys are not. Menu incoming! Wow, I think it's the drink menu. Beer, sake, whiskey. I think I'm supposed to pick a country that connects to the alcohol. I'll have the sake and I'll pick Japan.
Japan, okay.
There he goes, into the magic closet. Ah, since I picked Japan, looks like I get a geisha dance before my sake. Look at this. The moment you tilt this thing, it starts shaking and wiggling.
What
What'd you think of the food?
It was like back in my home, like my mother's cooking.
This looks really beautiful. This is mackerel with some ginger on top. That's such a deep, dark, oily fish. These look like little tofu pillows. It's a little bit like biting into a sponge. It releases all of the liquids.
The food was delicious. It was traditional, simple Japanese cooking like I would eat in someone's home.
And this is clearly some kind of sweet potato. It's been baked for a long time, so it's super caramelized. The service is anything but traditional, yet the food itself, very traditional. Despite all the craziness and theatrics in here, people just come and go like it's a normal restaurant.
When you walk in the door, the beautiful thing about Kagaya is that you don't quite know what to suspect, because every time is different. This restaurant is great and it's wacky, but it doesn't particularly surprise me because Tokyo is definitely a city of anything goes.
I love the way Bear was struggling to bring the drinks and almost lost it. And then, like a true Japanese warrior, pulled the strength from within and managed to deliver those 2 drinks to the table. Where did you learn to do all the performance?
nothing.
Wow. Oh. Another course, and another course. They just keep coming. This lotus root, such a great distinctive flavor. And the chicken looks delicious. It's incredibly tender. Got a bit of a sweet sauce on it. Really succulent. So I just ordered another drink, a beer, and I asked for the theme country to be France. It's disappeared into the closet again. This time I'm scared.
I think he loves what he's doing. It's just all about entertaining the customers.
I can't believe this. If it turns out that he can paint as well, I'll be floored. Oh my God. Bravo, monsieur, bravo! Can I go take a look in here?
No, secret best.
Just lying. No. Come on, policeman. Okay. Roxanne? What's that then? What makes this place work? This man right here.
Kagaya is a place where the host, the food, and the environment take you by surprise and then continue to surprise you all night long.
This never ends.
I'll come back in a heartbeat.
I can't wait to go back. I absolutely loved it.
Where's the off button?
This area.
Most of us can't afford to have personal servants. But at Tokyo's Butler Cafe, regardless of how much money you have in your bank account, you're guaranteed to get the royal treatment.
Welcome to Butler's Cafe, my prince.
Welcome to Butler's Cafe.
Wonderful choice, my princess.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my princess. You're smiling very beautifully.
I hope you like it.
Perhaps I can pick up a few manners from these gentlemen here. For those ladies who want to feel extra special, the Butler Cafe is there to pamper your every whim inside a Cinderella-type environment.
Butler's Cafe is the place for Japanese girls.
Well, I'm not exactly a typical Japanese girl. The Butler Cafe agreed to give me the royal treatment anyway.
So wonderful to see you. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
I feel like princess and so happy.
Beautiful.
The concept of the cafe is for Japanese princesses to escape their daily life, feel pampered, and have time to relax.
Yes, my prince!
I like this. Serving Italian food with some Japanese touches, the butlers shower their princesses with attention, allowing them to forget the hustle-bustle reality of downtown Tokyo.
Food here is Italian style, pasta, panini, pizza.
My prince, I would like to show you our menu today.
I don't need the new stuff.
Oh, my prince, I must insist.
And of course for Japanese princesses, a variety of sweets.
Back here behind this wall of roses, you have a very small but efficient open kitchen, which is nice because those princesses, they don't want to see what's happening back in the workspace. They just want their food to arrive. And look at these guys. Their posture, their outfits, how beautifully their ties are tied, polished shoes. This guy is exuding butlerness. Butlerdom? Butlerism? What is it?
It's just Butler.
It's everything. It's like a dream.
And once you are ready, just please ring the bell.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me. Yes, my prince.
I'm ready.
My prince, your delicious pizza is ready.
Ah, look at this. It's calamari, shrimp, tomatoes, basil pesto, all in a very nice crispy crust. Pesto is very fresh. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that by Tokyo standards, this is a pretty exotic pizza.
My lovely princess, your delicious salad.
Prosciutto roses, bocconcini, cucumber, lettuce.
My wonderful princess, we have a little extra surprise for you. A princess tiara.
Perfect. You look like you were born with tiara.
Thank you so much.
I'm just wondering how come I don't have a tiara like that?
Fortunately, tiaras are only for princesses. I believe that princes wear crown, not tiara.
Every magical evening begins with a Make My Image cocktail, which is a reading of sorts. Except here, the tea leaves are a cocktail, and the psychic is your butler.
My prince, I believe you ordered an image cocktail. To do a perfect image, I would like to know you better. I would like you to look into my eyes for 5 seconds.
Okay.
Can you do it?
I'm gonna try.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Thank you very much. My prince, I think I know you a bit more. I will try to make a very special cocktail.
This should be interesting.
I bring you your image cocktail.
Wow.
You searching for everything in the world. You like to keep open-minded and be free.
Apparently you've seen my show.
We don't have a television in Butler's castle.
My prince, your delicious panini. But with the panini, there's a little surprise. Prince Bob.
Yes, very nice. And beautifully done. Tomato, avocado, cheese. Very simple, but nicely executed. Kind of like a prince's midnight snack.
Cinderella! Where is she?
A theatrical performance by men in tuxedos makes this Japanese princess feel royally sweet.
I met the most beautiful woman.
Cinderella.
She's over here, guys!
Are you my Cinderella?
Yeah, I think so.
With some delicious cocktail inside.
Your own Cinderella cocktail.
Finally, my dreams came true.
It's one thing for sure, if I was a working mom with kids or an office lady experiencing all of this, you'd have to drag me out of here kicking and screaming.
Goodbye, my princess.
You're never gonna believe this one. Tonight, I'll be joining a group of people who aren't afraid to bear it all when they dine. Something tells me I might need this.
Tonight is the monthly meeting of my clothing optional dinners group.
Wow, do I ever feel overdressed?
We like to eat out naked.
There is some kind of like spark in the air to have like a dinner and nudity. It's magical, let me put it that way.
Hi, are you John?
I am.
Hey, I'm Bob Liver. How do you do?
Hi, Bob.
You know, I think I could really use a drink. It's great. Sorry, I am sweating just a little bit. It's gonna take a little settling into, I think.
Can I take that as a compliment?
Absolutely.
I don't like wearing clothes, and I don't see why I should have to. However, I have found that restaurants around town don't appreciate it if I just walk in naked by myself, so I had to organize a group.
Taking the meaning of pop-up restaurant to new extremes, the clothing optional dinner group provides a chance for people to dine out in their birthday suit.
No pockets does mean no tipping.
Each meal is different, ranging from a 4-course dinner to a fully catered buffet.
Can I have everyone's attention, please? The buffet is now open. We go to bars, restaurants, comedy clubs, museums. We've organized well over 100 of these over the last 10 years.
These monthly dinners give anyone the chance to bear it all, if they're brave enough.
Anyone who comes in and tries it will find that the anticipation is completely different than the experience.
Despite the fact that I'm surrounded by naked bodies, all I'm concerned about right now is what's on the buffet table.
What we're serving here is a tilapia with lemon beurre blanc sauce, some rosemary roasted potatoes, and we have a chicken marseille.
The one thing that's never on our menus is hot soup.
No soupy type items. You don't want sauce splattering on them because they can get hurt in the wrong spots.
Would you mind holding your glass with the other hand, and I'll hold mine right here?
Because you can't show my goods.
I found out about this through a website.
Everybody's online, so next thing I know, I'm getting an invitation. The invitation says, come and have a naked dinner.
Is this your first event?
No, this is my second.
Your second event? What inspired you to come here?
It's sort of a bit of a culinary bungee jump. You know, it's something exciting, something different.
I heard a rumor that this is your very first event. What do you think of it so far?
It's exciting. I got an email about it. It took me about a week to decide if I actually wanted to do it.
Was it hard for you to peel off?
Yeah, I went in the bathroom and did it.
We have had people come and stay dressed, which is fine because it is clothing optional. But most people come in, look around. In about 5 minutes, they feel more uncomfortable dressed than they would have naked, so they take their clothes off.
So are you going to stay clothed tonight?
I think I'm going to start with being clothed, only because I'm not quite sure my crew is prepared to see me like that. I have to work with them for the rest of the year.
In the beginning, I was worried. I was like, oh my God, what if I throw up? What if I get nauseous? This is gonna happen. And then, you know, within 5 minutes, I'm like, all right, I can deal with this.
Do you find that the experience of eating naked is different from a conventional meal?
You know, it's fun. It's nice to be with friends and really just be able to not fuss with the clothes and kind of sit around naked. It's very comfortable for me.
Well, you know, sometimes when you're in a restaurant and you're in pants that are kind of tight, you have to like undo the top button. This takes that out of the equation.
It's about a healthy lifestyle, and that fits in with the whole thing. You want to be a nudist, you should be taking care of yourself as well. It's not just about, take my clothes off.
You know what's great at these events is that everybody looks you in the eye.
The rule is just general politeness. You don't stare at anyone. You don't make lewd comments to anyone.
You know, it's funny. After a while, you just kind of get accustomed to all this. And you start to focus on the food and the conversation. It's a very interesting experience.
You're eating, you're drinking, and it's just all these different senses that are more alive because you don't have to worry about having clothes on.
There's something very liberating about it.
It's just a real feeling of freedom.
So why are your clothes still on?
You know, when I walked in the door, I felt really uncomfortable because everyone was naked. And now at the end of the meal,
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Cheers. I kind of feel uncomfortable because I'm the only one wearing clothes. I'd just like to say a couple of words on behalf of myself and the crew. First of all, I want to thank you for inviting us to this very special event. And I just have one last thing to say, but the only real way to say it is with action instead of words.
Yeah, baby.